Now it's 3rd and 5. Again, they'll throw with Murray.
Oh, you read that.
They're trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Jackson, they'll roll him out right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
I could have had him in the backfield. I just...
51 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line. They'll try and run for it with Barkley.
Good defense.
They'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Now following the touchdown, off Richter to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that...
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
No.
Jonathan Taylor, 75 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. Gano now to add the extra point. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14.
You going to who? On y'all team or on a different team? On Tyrants. I think so, if I see him. If I see him.
And that decision to bring
yeah.
would cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Yeah, that's what you're talking about. See, I didn't know he played indoor. I knew he played flag, but I didn't know he played indoor. But he told him he'll blow his brains out. Why?
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Yeah,
he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't
can't play
connect.
flag no more.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around. And I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again, eluding the pressure right. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A good gain on first. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. He's going to wind up and air it out.
Stop playing, boy.
Had to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball. Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And
That's a
taking
good
it
guy.
across midfield and just shy of the 40. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there.
And
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Eagles will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Well, I
He's
keep
certainly
it.
not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception. But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Flush to his right.
Well, I could have kept running upfield. Baited me.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Throwing left side, it's complete. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers.
He was nowhere near. He was nowhere near that.
A final shot before half for Murray. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So we've
And you dove at me. Oh my God, I could have cut the ball.
As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach,
our 2 squads making their final adjustments prior to the second half kick. Which team will be the one standing as NFC champions at the end? To find out, let's get you back to Brandon and Charles.
Nah, we gotta do the ball, man. Because my first possession, I threw a pick.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter. What's been a tight contest so far. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. Pollard to return from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they have work to do in the second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game.
Block.
Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
A big play there for Philly. For McCole Hardman, I mean, he was the only guy with 2 of the top 10 fastest runs in all of 2019, and he's showing that that was no fluke. He was moving there. Here's Murray. He'll buy some time right.
No!
That's on me. Picked off at the 25. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, it's Barkley. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Jackson. It's caught by OBJ. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. They'll run with Barkley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Backed up where they were on this side of the field. That was a gutsy call.
A gutsy call that never should have happened. Not so much them going for it. That's their decision. But where's the defensive front? Where's the leverage? Where's the low man wins? Where's getting into the offensive backfield and spilling the play?
Oh, a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Oh, yeah. I'll score.
He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Well, once he got past that line,
coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Extra point try good by Gano, and that will put them on top here in the third. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. Patterson going to bring this down to the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Sliding out of the pocket. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Well, we're in the third quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. Jackson now. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Stop trying, bro.
Third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready. It looked for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Look at me, little nigga. Ooh!
They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
My big ass, you see my big ass fucking guard, nigga.
Despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Now Murray rolling to his right. And that will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. Murray sets to throw on 4th. And it's incomplete.
He had it.
Turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Lions will take over.
He had it. What?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. They go play action with Jackson. Steps away. Looking left side, and it's complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Great effort there. The second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have taken the lead here in this NFC Championship game. So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2. They're going to run it with Barkley. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. They get the conversion, and Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a toss right to Barkley.
Oh, man.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are moving closer to the franchise's first ever appearance in the Super Bowl as they extend their lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession, gigantic. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
What?
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Here's Murray. Got an open man. It's Ruggs.
How's that a penalty? What?
So instead of giving them another chance,
nigga was never out of bounds. That is crazy.
Force a decision on 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Looking downfield for Jones. It got his man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big play that time through the air. 38 yards.
Oh, I did not see him. Game over. I did not see him, bro. I promise you, I didn't. Big ass lineman in front of me. I did not see him.
Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
Oh, my
and now
God.
nothing but green ahead of him. Past the 20. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. 170 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys into the Super Bowl. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Read it well, and it's picked. And the Eagles are right back in this football game. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Lions will take over.
Yo, no fucking way that they would really do like that. Some bullshit.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Jumps.
And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Play action. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Oh my God.
Here complete to his tight end. Touchdown.
Oh my God.
Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown. And the Lions are closing in on a Super Bowl.
That shit opened up so much.
Their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but Obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. Now a throw here to his running back. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They give to Taylor out of the gun. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
He's brought down by Jabril Peppers. A 5-yard gain.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Taylor's got the first down and more. He's at the 30, 10, 5, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jonathan Taylor,
Fuck no.
61 yards. And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. He'll buy some time right. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. There he goes inside the 30.
Yo, this fucking...
A great play there. 43 yards. And the Lions continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Jackson here is going to look to throw. He's got it at the 2. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try.
Yeah.
Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their backs really against the wall now. And we knew how tough it would be for them. You're coming on the road, NFC title game, crazy environment, and certainly just not looking good here.
Oh, man. Tip interception.
Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Lions are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
This is caught at the 20. And they finally
You're
bring
lucky.
him down, but he reaches the
You
16.
are lucky. No, you're fucking lucky, bro.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they got a first down in the red zone. To throw is Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Not much there, only a yard. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Oh, my
touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And thanks to the interception, the Lions
I knew it was coming. I was trying to get there, but you quick hyped me.
Extra
I
point
was going to pick that shit.
Up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
That's Acrobat on West Street. I was picking that shit.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff Richter to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
Wake up tomorrow morning, watch Madden video.
Murray. He's going to fly.
Me too.
He drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 44, Murray. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, it'll be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks.
Oh, my God.
And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. So Charles.